other than the obvious situation with Moncton and John Torchetti, I guess the big story today for me is the change of the Cape Breton lines. First time we've seen that. Mathias Laferrière definitely looks ignited playing with Sean Boudria.
Absolutely. He's coming back from an injury and an illness as well. It's going to take some time for him to get going, and Jake Grimes thought today was the best day to switch up the lines and put Boudria on there, try to get Laferrière going, and it certainly has worked well. To be honest with you, Pat, I think this is his best game so far this season.
I would agree with that, and I said maybe some bad luck on the Moncton goal there. You try to do the right thing and get Pelche a hit, and it just doesn't work out, but are you surprised maybe to see that physicality from Laferrière? Crowds seem to really appreciate that play.
Not really, to be honest with you. The last couple of games, he seems to be really active when it comes to the physical play and getting into the corners and getting into the dirty areas as well. So I'm not surprised. I'm sure he wants to get back into his regular form, and it's certainly coming along well so far.
Obviously, you see Laferrière and Boudria, and it seems to be an attempt to get Laferrière going, but the byproduct of that is Sokolov and Francis get a new line mate, but that seems like almost some instant chemistry there with Gentile.
Absolutely, and of course with Gentile, he's a guy that anyone can play with, really.
Right.
I mean, he gets pucks to the net, and obviously he's a good passer as well. So anytime you can have a guy like that feeding Francis and Sokolov, it's certainly benefit to those two players.
Yeah, just one of those guys you can put on any line, like kind of a fix-it player.
Yep.
Lastly, I guess we'll touch on William Grimard again. Another strong game from him so far.
I actually wrote a story about him just recently in the Cape Breton Post. It was in Wednesday's paper, and I'd mentioned that he seems to be getting stronger and stronger every game, better and better, and that's certainly been the case. Obviously for the Eagles, they've ran into a number of hot goaltenders in the last number of weeks, so it seems like he's not getting a fair shake when it comes to the record, but other than that, he's playing really well and deserves lots of credit holding the fort down as Kevin Mandolesi's out of the lineup.
And it's hard to believe, usually you'd expect a goalie to fatigue getting all the starts, but he seems to be getting better as it goes.
Better and better.
Great work as always, Jeremy. I look forward to reading more from you. Thanks for coming on.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Pat.
That's Jeremy Fraser of the Cape Breton Post joining us after 40. Eagles fans are happy right now. Their team is up 4-2 on the conference leading Moncton Wildcats.